Obviously, there's focus on the sevens players who've come across to 15s. Charlotte Caslick, the biggest name of all, is in line for her Wallaroos debut, Morgs, from the bench. What do you make of her being named on the bench? She started to look really comfortable in 15s playing for Queensland.
Yeah, I think it's the perfect little introduction to international rugby. I think the most overqualified test debutant in the history of rugby union, men or women's. But yeah, just a nice 20-minute cameo at the end. You would assume at fullback. I'm really interested to see where Tia Hinds comes on. Looks like she'll cover 9 and 10 off the bench as well. I just think it's a smart way to drop them into international rugby.
I think it's a great option having something like Tia Hinds on the bench. If Caslick comes on at fullback, her kicking game potentially not as strong as Caitlin Holt. So if you have someone like Tia Hinds in that 9-10 jersey or 9-10 position, that offers another kicking option, especially if you've got Faitala Maleka at 10, having a 9-10 with strong kicking game. I think that's also important.
Well, how tough would that be for Tia going into a test match and playing 9, where in 15s, at least this year, we didn't see her play that position for the Brumbies. It was 10 or at fullback.
Yeah, I think Tia's a really smart football player. I know 15's a different game, but she's a very smart player. She's good at distributing. She plays eyes-up footy, and she's got the ability to do all of the above that you want, the run, kick, pass. I think she's going to be quite comfortable. I think, again, as I said, smart football player. She hasn't played at 9 in 15s, but I don't think, if that's where she does come on, I don't think that would trouble her too much.
Yeah, I'm a little bit the other side of this. This is as big, like we all know she's a gun, right? Absolutely outstanding football. But I think the message maybe is patience from whatever you see here. It's a very complicated position, positionally, communicatively, everything, because you're right in the middle of the connections on a rugby field. If you're on the wing or you're at fullback, it's a bit easier. She's going to be connected to forwards and backs. She's a link player. This is a tough. It shows the confidence they have in her because she's such a good footballer. But I would think whatever we see, we'll see better as she gets more experience.
Also, you talking about the communication. She traditionally has been a lot more of a quieter player. In sevens, though, in the last year, she stepped up into more of a leadership role. So hopefully she does bring that into this squad because, yeah, traditionally is a bit more of a quieter player, which probably can't be.
Big task for her wherever she does take the field if she gets on in this test match. Tell you what, tough positionally. Everyone talks about in rugby how hard it is to play 13, particularly defensively. Bienne Terita is going to start there in the absence of Georgie Fredericks, who's injured. She's going to start in the 13 jersey. Now, Dom, you know better than anyone how incredible an athlete BB is. Are you excited to see her a little bit more infield than the wing?
Oh, I am. I'm so excited to see her in the centre roles. I think you got Desiree Miller, Maya Stewart and Bienne Terita. You want them all in the team. Obviously come at the unfortunate injury of Georgina Fredericks, with Bienne getting this start in the 13 jersey, but I'm so excited. She's such a damaging runner. I think her being able to get the ball in the hands and get through the defenders, she's going to bust through, them. I think we spoke a little bit about her ball skills and being able to shift the ball and distribute that to both Maya and Desi. I think we'll see how that plays out, but I think she's going to be a weapon there. I think it's a good opportunity to introduce her into that position.
Yeah, I think, especially with ball in hand, she's going to be devastating. Just can run hard, strong lines, as you would have known training with and against her all the time. Like her play is possibly more suited to the 13 position than wing with the ball.